that's why I got so much advice because I was trying to avoid the shit that I've done in the past. In the past, bitch, I was Rocky Balboa. Boop, 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 boop. You Next Door Podcast. Welcome back to the Next Door Podcast. I am Bestie Next Door, and I'm like your bestie next door. If you like your tea to be extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. Now, guys, today I don't have no tea. Usually I always have my little tea. I always have some type of drink. Today we having Fiji water. This is not sponsored. Fiji freaking water. I don't have no energy to make no damn tea. I don't have energy for none of that. So we're just gonna crack it open. And you guys know my little first sip. Very refreshing because I'm actually parched. I'm very parched. Parched as hell. Okay. So today, this is what we're going to talk about. Today, we're talking about how to make him realize your value, how to, how to make him realize your value, how to make him value you. I think this is a very important topic because now we're getting into wintertime and a lot of women are not feeling valued in their relationship, because of things that may have happened in the summertime, things like that. So I'm gonna answer everybody's comments and questions. I want to be on the live so bad. Just show them how bad you are. Show them how bad you are. They saying you're cute. Show them how bad you are. Okay. So I think this is a topic that we all need to talk about because I think that most times women are not feeling valued in their relationship, and sometimes it's all about how you. It's the spice that you add to the relationship. Yeah, Kevin, you see he turned up real quick because he's so bad. You like he can be. When you have a puppy, like if this 10 to like before they're like 4 or 5 months, they're so bad and so needy. So now he knows that he knows I'm live. He knows that something's happening. Normally, if I'm sitting in the chair and I'm not live and all this is, and I'm not dressed up, he's not gonna come. He's not gonna come here. If we come here, we come to the studio. I'm not dressed up. He's not gonna act like that. He's gonna ignore me. But now because I'm live, he want to show out. He want to show you how bad he is. So I want him to show you how bad he is. You see? Y'all saying he's cute? See, he's bad. He's bad. You see, he's bad. Anyways, so how to make him realize your value. The first thing is to keep yourself busy. And I think that most of the time, us women, when we fall in love with someone or when we really like someone, we always want to be available. And it's not a bad thing to be available, but at the same time, you kind of want to leave that mystery between you and the guy. You're really irritating me. Hold on. The noise is too much. I can't even think. And like sometimes when he asks you, what are you doing today? And you know that you just saw him yesterday, kind of like say, I'm busy today. You want to make him miss you a little bit. You want to give a man room to miss you, miss your presence and miss you. Easy to say, oh, if he doesn't know your value, leave him. It's so easy to say that. But let's be honest, there's a lot of women right now that is currently in a situation with a guy and really want to just make him realize her worth. Like it is what it is. You can't like what I've noticed is you can never force a woman to leave if unless she wants to leave. That's what I've noticed. Shante, I don't know why, because I haven't been going live. This is like my second time going live. I wanted to finish the level up guide. The level up guide to seduction is currently out right now, guys. That's what has been taking me time to come live was because I was trying to finish up this level up guide. It's over 132 pages. It's currently available now. Yo, stop fucking making noise, bro. Like, damn, you come here and you start doing like you don't even know what you're doing. Let me take your little ice off because your ice is distracting. Wait. I'm sorry, guys. Now that you here, like, all right, you here now. Now you here. Is my nose spreading? You know what's funny is my man be telling me my face don't look different. I be telling him like you just trying to make me feel good because I do look different in the face. I definitely do look different in the face. Definitely do. Okay. So, anyways, sorry guys, my puppy is like I can't if I don't put him up here, he's not gonna. Yeah, guys, you can't see I added weight. I can't see it in my face like I added weight. Come on, guys. I could see it. I added weight, my face, my breast. Like my breast is usually not this big. Like I'm not like a person with like big jugs on the top. I'm not big. I'm big on the bottom, like my hips and my butt, but my chest, no. Yeah, this is my first. Actually, yeah, it's my first. Thank you. Guys, can we get to the topic? Let me finish the topic. All right, let's get to the topic. Let's get how to make him realize your worth. Number one, keep yourself busy. Don't always be too available for him. I feel like most of the time us women when we like someone, and it's not only about like I'm gonna be really realistic with you. It's not only about someone that you're just it's not only about a situationship. It can be a man too. Because sometimes when you date someone for a long time, it gets boring. It gets boring when you date someone for a long time and they know your whole routine. You're always available. It gets boring. So you gotta keep yourself busy. You gotta like keep yourself busy. Do certain things. Get in new activities. Don't let him feel like he knows your. Don't let him know your every move. That's one important thing I can say. So that's one thing that I wanted to say was get keep yourself busy. And the second thing is reinventing yourself. And I think that's really important. Most of the time, like I'm talking about you being in a relationship with a man, and either you live with your man, or you're married, or you've been like in a situation with a guy for a long time. Most of the time, I feel like, and this happens to me too. I'm not gonna lie, is I'm not perfect. Everything I'm saying from experience as well. We get comfortable. We get comfortable in our look. They have this thing called boyfriend air, where when you date someone and all of a sudden you don't care about taking care of yourself anymore. You don't care about reinventing yourself, because let's be honest, when you're single as a woman, the way you reinvent yourself and the way you always go into the gym, take care of your body, and want to look beautiful, it's not the same when you're in a relationship, because you feel like, you know what, I already got a guy, so what's the point? But that's so important. You cannot lose that. You have to keep reinventing yourself, because you know what? Men are visual creatures. They are visual creatures. So if you keep looking the same and you have the same routine where, okay, you're always home, you don't want to go out with your friends, don't, that's another thing too that I want to say, because sometimes us women we fall guilty of losing our friends when we're in a relationship. Keep your friends. You don't want to only talk to your friends when there's something bad. Keep your friends. Your friends is a part of your identity. Don't start losing your friends and be thinking, well, I only like being around my man because no, because when you break up, when it's time to be a hot girl, when it's time to be outside, who are you gonna call? Are you gonna call the man that broke your heart, or are you gonna call your friends? Hello. So keep your friends. Keep your friends. Just know that you may not have as much time for them, and you may not be able to do the same things they're doing, especially if they can you stop? Especially if they are single. However, you still want to keep that identity. You still want to be in the loop. You don't want to be left out. You don't want to just be oh, I'm home and I don't have nothing to do because I don't have no friends. You don't want to be like that. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Yes, I made that. Yo, let me tell you something. You guys know I always have a story for everything. That's what happened to me. My last situation, my last fiance, the one that I left, you guys know about this, a narcissistic one that I robbed, that one. Like, I abandoned most of my friends. You know what I'm saying? And when it came to, and it's funny because I abandoned them to the point where when it came time for me to complain about him and tell them what I'm going through, I had no one to talk to. I literally had no one to talk to. I only had one friend in Jamaica, and she was like, we just connected. But I'm talking about my close friends. I disconnected myself from all of them because he made me feel like he had a way of manipulating me to make me think that my friends weren't good for me. So I just wanted to stay away from them. And then, like, as soon as I left him, guess who came back in the picture? My friends. Your friends are always going to be there. Even though your friends are single and you are in a relationship, don't think that, oh, because I'm in a relationship, my friends is hating on me. No, they're not going to be hating on you. Just keep them separate. Your friends don't need to know everything that's going on in your relationship, and your friend don't need to always meet your man, because I feel like, another thing too is, like, we like to like mix up the relationship between our man and our friend, meaning that, all right, let's say you at home with your man, you like, oh, my homegirl want to come over. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You get what I'm saying? Keep it separate. However, just like how you have a relationship with your man and you're trying to make that relationship healthy, have a healthy relationship with your friends as well. It's really, really important. Really, really important. But don't ever feel like you need to bring your friends around your man. That's the worst thing you can ever do, is bring your friends around your man and make your friend and your man be too familiar with each other. Do not ever make your man and your friend be too familiar with each other. Yes, he should know who they are, like as far as like, oh, that's my friend Ashley, or that's my friend Tamara. You get what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be like, oh yeah, is Tamara coming over because we watching our show today. I love Tamara. It should never get to that point, because trust me, it gets messy. It gets messy. It gets really messy. The next thing is pamper yourself. Pamper yourself. You know, again, this goes back to what I was saying before with the reinventing. Most of the time, like when we women, when we are in love, we don't want to, like, do things for ourselves anymore, like go to the nail salon, get our lashes done or get our hair done because we want to spend that extra time with our man. But you need that time to pamper yourself. And I made that mistake too. Even in my current relationship now, we've been together for like 4 or 5 years. We've been together for a long time. So everything that I say, I have a lot of like gaps, like in the relationship where I could tell you things that I did wrong, things he did wrong, and things how I acted and how I reinvented myself for him to value me more. One thing that I did, because we had a time in our relationship where, like, the first year we dated, I'm telling you right now, we were not really talking like that. We were not really talking like that. He was talking to other people. I was doing the same thing as well. And you know what made and I really, really loved my man because my man is my type, my physical type. Physically, he's my type. Energetically, he's my type because we really match each other energetically and physically and mentally. Because the way we want to raise our kids, the way we have like the idea of what we want in life is really similar. And that's really hard to find. But the first year, when I was like, what, 24 or 25 when I met him, after I left my ex fiance, girl, when I tell you it was so tough, it was rough. Like it was, and I really, really liked him. But you know what? One thing about me, and my friends can say this about me, I'm the master at being cold. I'm the master. Like I can be cold as fuck. I don't care how much I love you. I don't care how much I like you. And till this day, I still do it if I need to. If I see him getting too comfortable, or I see him acting a little too funny, like he don't, I get cold. I get cold. Now I'm gonna show you how to get cold. You get cold by not saying too much. Don't talk. That's the problem with us women. We like to say, we're emotional beings, and that's okay because that's also a part of being feminine. However, we have to learn when to turn it on and off. Know when to close your D suckers. Know when to close your dick suckers. Not everything you have to open your mouth and say, oh, you made me feel like this. Sometimes you not saying anything is more powerful than you even telling him how you feel. Now, with him, now, you know what he used to do? In the beginning, he had different girls he was talking to, all of that. I was not phased. When I tell you I was not phased, because I'm like, you know what? First of all, number one, I'm the baddest one that you got. I had that in my mind. Like, I'm the baddest one you got. I'm the best you got. So I'm not about to sit here and be arguing with you, going through your phone. I'm not going through, I don't even play the phone games. I don't play, I did not play the phone games. It got to the point where I was so cold and so like detached that he had to go through my phone. It was like, you know what, bitch? Bring your phone. Who the fuck you talking to? Because ain't no way. Ain't no way you love me and you acting like this. Ain't no way. But it worked because it made him come closer to me. But you see, the thing is that the women, the girls that were like, "Oh, what are you doing? Oh my God!" So desperate, he pushed them away. He pushed them away. I'm telling you, he pushed them away. So my advice to you is this: when you're trying to, like, especially if you're in a relationship, because let me tell you something. I'm not gonna sit here. I don't sit here and tell you guys that, oh, all men are perfect. You can know the video I posted. I'd be like, men are embarrassing because men are embarrassing. They are embarrassing. I don't care if I'm getting married today or tomorrow. I will still say the same thing. Men are embarrassing. I would say it, and I would say it with my full chest. You hear me? However, you have to know how to be a woman. And part of being a woman is being patient and knowing when to speak and when not to speak. And that's the power that I can tell you. Sometimes, like, for example, if your man is not acting right, right? You want him to start acting right. You don't got to tell him to start acting right. Show him. Because you know what? Men will talk with their actions. So if men talk with their action, that means that they only understand actions. You understand what I'm saying? Ashley has been listening to me so much because I always say this: pick your baggage according to your size. Hello. Pick your baggage according to your size. I say this religiously because it's the truth. Pick your baggage according to your size. It depends if you really want to be with this guy. If you really want to be with this guy, then obviously yes. But if you don't want to be with him, next caller, fine. But you know you want to be with this guy and you want him to start acting right, because I'm telling you right now, you'll date a guy. Listen, you see how all these girls come online and be like, oh, this guy treat me right, but they're not gonna tell you when the guy is doing them wrong. They're not gonna tell you that. They're not gonna tell you when they start acting crazy. They're not gonna tell you that. But look at me. I'm telling you, there's times where shit goes left in my relationship. Shit goes left. I will never sit here and tell you, oh, I love my husband. Oh my God, he's the best guy to me. Bullshit. Bullshit. Like I said, men are embarrassing. But however, pick your baggage according to your size. Thank you for the heart. Pick your baggage according to your size. What can you tolerate and what can you not tolerate? There's a lot of things I could tolerate with him. So that's why I haven't left. That's why we've been together for so long. We're married and having a kid, all this extra stuff. Yada, yada, yada. However, Pick your baggage according to your size. Now, somebody was asking me a question about no, Bria, you see the thing is that yeah, he had other there was other women, but I also had other people I was talking to as well. So at the same time, we just was getting to know each other. So it's not that you see the thing is that you have to understand. We were just getting to know each other and I just came out of a relationship. A whole like first of all, I shouldn't have the number one mistake I made was jumping into the next relationship because I should have waited at least a good 6 months before I got into the next relationship, which is what that taught me in the year. That's what it taught me because to be honest with you, after I left my ex fiance, I instantly got into another relationship. So me and him not being on good terms for the first year was okay for me because I needed to heal. I needed to heal. If I didn't heal, I wouldn't be as emotionally intelligent and the woman I am today. So I needed all that to happen because I wasn't ready for the whole serious. You see, now we're more ready for that. But in the beginning, I wasn't ready for that because I just got out of a whole relationship. I didn't even get time to breathe. I didn't even get time to change my panties. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just telling you, I'm only saying it. I'm just telling you guys this just because I'm being trans. Oh my God. Okay, my mic is good now. Oh God. What was the last part that I had? Yeah. Oh my God. Thank God. Thank God I put my mic back on. Okay. The first year, okay. The first year, I'm not here. What I was trying to say was, I'm not here to come and preach to you guys any type of fairy tale. I'm not here to preach to you guys any type of lies or any type of cap. I'm gonna tell you the truth. So that's the truth. I'm not gonna be like the other creators and be like, oh my God, it was so perfect from day one. He treated me like a princess every time. No, bitch, shit was rough. Shit was rough. At one time, bitch, I was Rocky Balboa at one point in time. That's how that's why I got so much advice because I was trying to avoid the shit that I've done in the past. In the past, bitch, I was Rocky Balboa. Boop, 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 boop. You play. Listen, listen. I tell you, emotional intelligence. It took levels for me to get here. It took levels. It's levels to this shit. It really took me. Is it better now? Is it better now? Let me just hold it so I can see. At least I can see when I charge. He's in the camera. Okay, you guys can hear me now. Are we good? Oh, it's better. Okay, this is better. Okay, all right, good. Different places. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Bitch, I was Rocky Balboa at one point. I was boop, 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I give you guys these advice, I'm not saying it from a place of no experience. I have so much experience and I can tell you how to avoid certain things. So trust me, it's better to learn from someone that can tell you, bitch, I used to be Rocky Balboa than someone to tell you, oh my God, my husband or my love, my boyfriend, he's the sweetest thing to me. You can't learn from that person because they don't have no experience. They can't relate to you. I can relate to you if you tell me, bitch, yeah, bitch, I was beating him. I threw his phone. I'll tell you, sis. All right, sis. You don't want to go that route because X, Y, and Z. Because I've been there, done that. You get what I'm saying? So it's better to learn from someone that have more experience than someone who doesn't have any experience at all. So anyway, now, in the point of getting him to act right, girl, I had to sit myself down because it was two things, right? Because first of all, number one, you're not supposed to be putting your hands on no man. So I already knew I was in my masculine energy, number one. Number two, I realized like, okay, me acting crazy is only making him have like feel more, have more ego. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pull back. Girl, and that's exactly what I did. I just pulled back. And it's hard at first. And let me tell you something, ladies. It's hard to pull back at first. It's really, really hard. You know, at first you feel like, damn, I really love this person. I want to talk to them. Let's have a conversation. You'll get, trust me, trust and believe. When a guy really cares about you, you'll get to the point of having the conversation. But you first of all need to test him. You need to test him. Here, look, play with this. You need to test him. You need to test to see if he really cares. Because yes, go cold. Okay, sorry guys. I'm getting so distracted with everything. You need to test him to see if he really cares. That's the whole point of going cold. If you go cold and you don't text him, he don't text you back anymore, that means he didn't really give a damn about you. And why would you even want to waste your time and force that type of person in your life? Next caller. But when you not text a guy and he texts you and like, oh, I want to talk to you, that's the time you have the conversation. You have the conversation when he's ready to listen. You can't have a conversation with a man when he's not ready to listen, because you're wasting your time. Trust me. I'm telling you, I've learned this. I'm telling you from someone who has been in different relationships, who spoke to different type of guys, all provided. You're wasting your time talking to a man that's not ready to listen. You're wasting your time. And I'm telling you this from experience. You could cry, shout, yell. If he's not ready to listen to you, he's not going to hear shit you got to say. He's going to say, okay, and you're going to feel like you're wasting your time being emotional. You're going to feel like you're wasting your time. So the best thing to do is keep quiet. Just be silent. Be silent. Don't say anything. Just be silent for a while. Sit silently. Let him wonder what you're thinking. And when he's ready to talk, let him talk more and you listen. And then with you being quiet more, he's going to want to hear what you have to say. And then he's going to absorb and really want to change. Because why? He's tired of you being cold. But when you're forcing yourself on a guy, you're trying to force yourself and you're like, oh, I got to talk to him. I got to tell him now how he's acting. He's not going to listen. So don't waste your time. Do not waste your time. Trust me, you need to tell her now. You need to record this live and tell her. You should record this live and tell her. Because I'm telling you, I learned from experience. I learned from experience. These men will not listen to you until they're ready to hear what you have to say. And sometimes you going cold, some people will say, oh, being silent is not good, it's not healthy. It is healthy because you need to see if your partner really cares about you. Because if they really care about you, they're going to notice that you're silent and they're going to want to communicate. But if they don't give a fuck, then clearly they're going to move on. And then you know, like, all right, cool. Since you didn't care, I moved on too. Because first of all, number one, let me tell you something, what I've learned too. You never want to be with a man that has too much pride. Any man that has too much pride, next caller, it would never work. My ex was that type of guy. He had way too much pride. Mind you, he had so much pride, but the guy was madly in love with me because when I was ready to leave him, girl, let me tell you something. This guy went to go beg my whole family. I told him to his face, I said, you can beg Allah if you want to. Allah can come down right now. I still won't take you back. It got to that point because you know why? You can't deal and you can't marry a man that's too prideful. Like that pride thing is a big red flag. Big red flag. Because you know why? He'll be wrong and he won't tell you sorry. He could be wrong and he will not tell you sorry. He will not do anything to make you happy because he feel like he's always right. Pride, I cannot deal with. I could not deal with it. And my current man now does not have no pride. That's why we work for so long, because he doesn't have pride. Listen, I could be wrong in something. He will still tell me, oh, baby, I'm sorry, just because he wants peace. And I also tell him I'm sorry too as well. It's also a mutual thing. I don't let him beg me all the time, but I tell him I'm sorry as well. I tell him I'm sorry too as well. However, he doesn't have pride. Lady, you can deal with a man who doesn't have... You can always fix a man or like improve your relationship with a man who doesn't have pride. But the man that do have pride, next caller, trust me, it's not going to work. Trust me. You may think, oh my God, but you know I love him. Trust me, and trust me. For someone who dealt with someone who had too much pride for a whole year, it's not going to work. After a while, it's going to get tiring. It's going to start becoming manipulative. He's going to start being manipulative. He's not going to want you to have... It's going to become really, really draining. I'm sorry, my dog is distracting me, so it's making me like stumble on my words a little bit because he's really distracting me. I'm not used to him sitting here trying to do too much. Like he's just doing too much. But yes, ladies. So my most important advice when it comes to... I put him on the floor with a toy. He's still going to start crying and he's going to start making noise. And when he starts making noise, you're going to hear him making noise. I just did that before. He's going to start making noise. Yes, no pride. Yeah, you got to leave. Glut baby, you got to leave. You got to leave. I'm telling you, dealing with a man with pride is something you cannot deal with. You cannot work with at all. You cannot work with a man with pride at all. At all. I'm telling you. I've dealt with it. I dealt with it. Woo, girl. Because you're it's like when you get to the point of having the conversation, it's like you're talking to a wall. You get what I'm saying? The deal breaker for me, like again, I can't tell you what's a deal breaker for you, but I'll tell you this because I say this all the time. I say it all the time. Pick the baggage according to your size. Pick the baggage according to your size. Pick the baggage according to your size. Okay, what to do with... what to do with emotionally immature men. When you say emotionally immature men, how old you're talking? You can't be talking about a guy that's like over 25. It got to be someone that's under 25. And when you're dealing with a man that's emotionally immature, the best thing to do is be silent. I'm telling you, the silence work. The silence work. Exactly, 22. He's too young. He's way too young. Be silent. Say nothing. Say absolutely nothing. Stop trying to make him mature. Say nothing. He's going to mature when he's ready. But when you say, I'm telling you it works, I'm telling you, I've done this for multiple relationships. All right, do you want to get down? Because you... Okay. So now, what were we talking about? All right, you don't need to block a guy. Blocking a man is the worst thing you can do. You know why it's the worst thing you can do? Because it shows you care too much. I used to do that. You're going to unblock him anyway. So what's the point? What's the point? You're going to unblock him anyway, sis. Why are you lying to yourself? You're going to block him today and you're going to be mad that he didn't find other ways to communicate with you. What's the point? It's better for you to keep him unblocked and just have that self-control and ignore him. Listen, let me tell you something. What hurts more is when a man is sending you so much messages, and he's calling you and you're reading them and you're not responding. But you blocking him, it's like, okay, well, you're gonna be you know what's funny about us women? We're so funny, and I love being a woman because I love being a woman. Like we are just the best things ever. Like the world will not move without us. Like, you know what's funny is because we'll block a man today. And then we'll get a random number calling and we'll hope it's him. Or a private number calling. We'll hope it's him. Or just to have an attitude. Like we wasn't waiting for the call. Oh my God. Being a woman is so funny. We're so funny. Love us. Love us. So I don't think you should block. I don't think you should block him. Don't block him. Just be quiet. Just have that self-control. Whatever long message you want to send him, send it to yourself. Is my life frozen, guys? Is my life frozen? Because I'm not seeing no comments. I think it's frozen. Is it frozen or is it just me? Is it frozen or is it just me? Let me check. Because I really can't see nobody's comments. I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, yeah, it was frozen. It was frozen. My life was frozen for a second. My life was frozen for a second. You're a clown. Sad cloud. You're a clown. You're a clown. You're a clown. You're a clown. Yeah, I know the trolls is on the live. I don't really care. Anyways. Okay, so... Okay, I have a whole episode on YouTube about dating older guys in your 20s. So when it comes to older guys, first of all, number one, like you don't want to be in a position where like you need the guy so much. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't want to, like you want to be at a certain level in life already. So when you're dating an older guy, okay, I'm 29, he's 34. That's not older. Queen Bee, that's not older. Like he's in the same generation. When I'm talking about older, I'm talking about you're 25, the guy's 45. That's what I mean by older. Like, people confuse what I mean by older. You get what I'm saying? Like, older, I'm talking about like 10, 15, 30 years. You get what I'm saying? Like, you 25 and he's 45. That's old. What is, like, and the thing about the internet that I hate is people don't like the truth. People really don't like the truth. People really don't like the truth. Because, first of all, what is a 45-year-old doing with a 25-year-old? What else can he offer besides helping her in life? Well, exactly. 25 to 65. That's what I'm talking about. That's the type of older I mean. If you're dating someone that's 4, 6, 7 years older than you, you're in the same generation. You're basically the same age. You get what I'm saying? But you're talking about somebody that's 60, 50, 40. Sir. 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 What else you gonna do? What else? What else? What else besides help financially? Rent is due, bills is due. That's what you gotta save an older guy as. Bills due. Bills due. I swear to God. Like, hello. So when it comes to older guys, you have to have a plan, because at the end of the day, if you're 25 and you're dealing with a 65-year-old, sis, I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you. I don't mean to offend your man, but he's leaving the earth real soon. He's shooting dust. You can't have kids with him anymore. Because even if your kid becomes 5 or 10, he's probably not going to be here. And he's probably not going to have enough energy to run after the child because his hip is going to blow out. That's the truth. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? So you need to have a plan. What do you want to gain from this guy? Okay, well, I need to have a business, or I want him to pay my mortgage, or I want him to pay off my car. Have a fucking plan. But you can't be dating these old guys that are shooting up dust and thinking, oh my God, I'm in love with him. Oh my God, he treats me so good. Of course he's going to treat you good. But can you have kids with him? No. He's leaving Earth soon. He's leaving Earth soon. So of course what else can he do? You know what I'm saying? You don't know what business to start. You got to find your passion. That's why you see most of you guys see 40 is the new 30. 40 is the new 30. Yeah, I could say that. But I'm not talking about, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you're 35 and 33 and he's 40, you're close in age. You're close in age. I'm talking about someone that is 25, 45. First of all, when I say 25, 45, think about it like this. When you were 1 year old, he was 21. He was ready to drink. He was going to the clubs. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the whole, like, let's say you're 25, he's 30. You're 30, he's 38. That's what I'm talking about. You guys gotta understand what I mean. Y'all gotta understand what I mean by older. You know what I'm saying? See, 30 and 51, it's a far gap. That's a good amount of gap. That's a good gap. That's a good gap. That's a good gap. 30 and 49, 25 and 56, that's far. 20, 35, that's a bit far. Because what is a 35-year-old doing with a 20-year-old? I'm telling you, most of the time, these older guys are always going for young girls because they want to pet. Not pet. I read the comment and the shit just got in my head. They want to groom. They want to manipulate. It's easier to manipulate someone that's younger than you when you've experienced a lot than dealing with someone that's your age, because they can call you out on your bullshit. 24 and 32, I don't like, it's far. I'm telling you, it's far. It's far. When you think about a guy that's older than you, I'm talking about, we talking about 10 years, 10, 15 years. Sis, I'm telling you, it's all about manipulation. It's going to get to a point where it's going to be manipulative. I'm telling you, because my ex was like that. I was younger. He was like 10, 11 years older. I'm telling you, it's going to get to the point where he's going to control you, because that's the only thing. That's the only option. I'm telling you, I dealt with it. I used to have the mindset of, oh, I only want to date guys way older than me. I'm telling you, because I had the same mindset. And all the guys that I dated that were at least a good 10, 15, 20 years older than me, it always, first of all, in the beginning, it's always cool. They always try to be understanding. But at the end or in the middle, it starts to become controlling. It starts to become, oh, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? They make you mature faster than your age. I'm telling you. I'm telling you from experience. And I'm not saying every single guy is like that. I'm not saying that, but I'm telling you, majority of them are like that. They are. They are. The best range is in the same generation, which is 10 years. That's the best range. Like, let's say you're like 20, he's like 28. Like, something like that. That's okay. That's decent. That's like decent. That's decent. But when we're talking about someone just said 28 to 48, 40, that 20 years, that's a lot. Erica, can I give you my number in the DMs? Okay, so look, if you guys, let me just say this. If you guys need any advice, like quick advice, 20-minute advice, just click the link in my bio, PayPal, book a time, we're good to go. I said, first of all, I never said same generation was an issue. I said dating someone in the same generation is okay. I'm talking about 20, 30, 40 years older. I never said anybody that's 8, 7 years is the problem. So I'm gonna block you soon. If you say something else, I'm gonna block you. That's what's gonna happen, because you're distracting me. You're distracting my thoughts. I can't come at you and answer other people. Like, you're distracting my thoughts. Yeah, you should just leave. Okay, that's good for you. You're a stalker. You're a fan. Okay. First of all, I have to first of all, you said someone asked the question about you're trying to move escape plan from your parents. Let me say something right now. And I'm gonna say from experience. Do not rush to leave your parents' house. Do not rush. There's not listen. Unless you got someone paying your bills, paying rent and paying your own bills is ratchet. It's ratchet. They ain't gonna tell you that. They gonna talk about the freedom, but they gonna tell you that paying rent and paying your own bills is ratchet. It's ratchet. So don't rush out your parents' house. First of all, organize yourself. Take your time. Trust me. Be patient. A lot of us suffer from anxiety because we are always rushing. We're trying to get to we're trying to get to step 10 before we even finish step 1. Take the first step. Okay, what do I want to do with myself? What do I want to do with myself? What do I want to do with my life? Have a plan. Plan that out first. Don't rush to leave your parents' house. Trust me. Let me say something. I rushed to leave. I wanted to be grown. It's ratchet. I'm just lucky now because, I don't pay my rent. My man paid the rent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm lucky. But, bitch, when I was, shit was ratchet. It was ratchet. Paying your own car note, all of that, paying for your own gas, ratchet as hell. So you need to use their facilities while you have it. Because when you get by yourself, you're going to be like, damn, I wish when I was with my parents, I saved up more money. Or I wish I did this. I wish I did that. Trust me. Ain't no rush. Ain't no rush. Exactly. Exactly. If it's your mental health and safety, then did. Exactly. Absolutely correct. Okay, let's say you've been in a relationship for 5 years and you have the house and everything but no ring. Interesting. Um, why is it that he's not making that step to commitment? Why? Do you think it's because he feel like he's not ready for that commitment? That's what you gotta ask you. You see what I'm saying, guys? If I don't wait, okay, bestie, what if you're pregnant? He planned it now first, what wanted and his BM pregnant. Oh, girl. If he got both of y'all pregnant at the same time, girl, let me tell you something. The only person that's going to see that child is Jesus. Hello. I'm sorry. If he got you pregnant and the being pregnant at the same time, the only person that needs to see that child is Jesus. I'm telling you. Don't put yourself in any type of sticky situation. I do accept no, I don't I have PayPal, Erica, PayPal. Use PayPal. You can use PayPal. I have Cash App and I have PayPal. But everybody, like I have people all over the world and most of them tell me that they don't have Cash App because Cash App doesn't work in their country. So PayPal works everywhere. So I usually take PayPal. I don't have Zelle. I just have Cash App and PayPal. That's the only thing I have. Like, yeah, you can use Cash App. My Cash App is Bestie Next Door. Bestie Next Door. My Cash App is Bestie Next Door. So once I see it, I'm gonna send you my calendar. Just put your email me. First of all, if you send the Cash App and then email me so I can send you the calendar and then we could just book our time. It's just $20. $20 for 20 minutes. Nothing crazy. But if you want something for an hour, then you have to go through like the link is in my bio. No, but it honestly to tell you, why would you want to put yourself in I know kids are a blessing and yada yada yada, but why would you want to put yourself in a sticky situation? Why would you want to put yourself in a sticky situation? He got you, and he first of all planned that with you, and then he got being pregnant. Why? That's too much drama. Two pregnant women? Oh no. Nah. Two pregnant women? Oh no. Nah. Oh no. Nah. I'm sorry. It can't. It's not gonna go well. It's not gonna go well. I'm sorry, love. It's not gonna go well. It's not gonna go well. So it's better you just save yourself the headache. If you're early, like let's say you're like, excuse me, let's say you're like 5 weeks or 6 weeks, then cool. But if you're far along, yes, I am, Zoe. If you're far along, then bougie. Like, you're disturbing our life. I'm talking to my friends. I'm talking to my people. And here you are. I spent all day with you. And when I was talking to you all day, you didn't want to spend no time with me. But now that I'm on live, it's all when you want to spend time. I do believe in abortions if you need to. If you need to. Do you think 5K in a car is enough to move out with? Should I go for 10K to be safe? 5K, $5,000 is not enough, girl. $5,000 is not enough because that $5,000 is going to go down. This is 2023. This is not like, early 2000s when we were kids and, our parents had 5K and they could really make the 5K stretch. It's not our parents in them time. Girl, it's ratchet. That 5,000 is not enough. That $5,000 is not enough. It is ratchet out here. Trust me. Our parents in them time was sweet because milk was like $1.15. When we used to buy a bag of chips, it was 25 cents. Bag of chips now is like 35 cents, sweetheart. 50 cents. Swedish fish used to be 5 cents or 1 cent. Shit is like 25 cents for one little Swedish fish. So you and 5K in the car is not enough. Unless the only way that would be enough is if, let's say, you have a plan of making more money, like you're already on your way to making more, then cool. But if you know that that's all you got, then save your money. Save your money. Save your money. Stack up more money. Find a way to keep making more money. And then when you're confident that you're making more money, then you can move out. But don't move out now. She said 5,000. I hope you can cook. Nah, for real. I hope you can cook. Sit your ass down. Sit down and just look cute. You wanted to be on this live so bad. Now you're on the live. No. Show them. Up. Okay, breakup advice, reinvent yourself. Worry about yourself. I feel like your breakup body is always the best body. Breakup body be given. Like when you get your heart broken, you don't want to eat. You want to go to the gym. Bitch, you be looking good. Breakup body is the best body. So when you anytime you go through a breakup, even though it's hard and it's sad, but just think about how good you're going to look. Because you're not going to eat. You're going to lose your appetite. You're going to lose your appetite. You know what I'm saying? You lose your appetite. You be in the gym. Listen, let me tell you something. When I got my heart broken, body was snatched to the gods. Listen, that's why the first year of my relationship, it really didn't matter because it was like, listen, to the gods. Sometimes, you know what? If the fastest way to lose weight, go through your man's phone. If you want to lose weight, you know what? I want to get that breakup body. I want to get my body snatched. Go through your man's phone. I'm telling you, you're going to lose weight. You're going to drop 10 pounds quick. You're going to drop 10 pounds quick. Mostly, other than lemon drop, I like to order a bottle of wine, to be honest. A bottle of wine for me is good. I like my little rose wine. I love my little rose wine. Oh, see? That's why you're falling. I like my little rose wine. I wish I could show y'all how my dog, like anytime he wants me to pick him up, how he grabs my hand. If you upset by talking to another, if you upset him by talking to another dude and he's not speaking to you, should you just leave? First of all, why would you try to get back at a guy with another man? Like, if you know that's your man, that's the worst thing you could ever do. That's the worst thing you could ever do is, you see, women, we have to understand something. We can never play the same game that a man plays. We can never play the same game. It would never be the same. Never, ever be the same. You get what I'm saying? You can't think that you're going to hurt a guy by talking to another guy and let him see that you're talking to another guy. He's going to automatically lose value and degrade you in his mind and make you and think about you as a woman that's not really as valuable. Because first of all, why are you even giving another guy your time and energy, all because of whatever reason? You get what I'm saying? So that's the worst thing you could ever do. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I played that game before when I was young and I learned that the worst thing you could ever do as a woman in trying to get your man back is talking to another guy and letting him see that you're talking to another guy. Worst thing you could ever do. I'm telling you, ladies, the truth. The best thing you can do when you're trying to get your man back, when you're trying to get him back at a man, is be quiet. Let him not, he can't know your next move. When he doesn't know your next move and you're unpredictable, trust me, you're more dangerous. But when he knows that, oh, you're talking to another, because first of all, number one, the next who you're talking to needs to be the guy that you're leaving for. If you're not leaving for the next guy, if you're not going to leave the guy that you're trying to get back at for the next guy, then what's the point? You're just wasting time. You're wasting time, you're creating drama. You're wasting time, you're creating drama. Don't think you can play the same game that a man can play. You can't play. You're not gonna win. Trust me. You will not, we like women. We would never win. We would never win playing the same game that a man is playing. We would never win. Trust me. The best thing to do is not let him know your next move and keep quiet. Just don't say nothing. Be like, oh, just be. I'm telling you, you are the most dangerous women. You are the most dangerous woman when you are quiet. When you don't say nothing. Even when he talks, you're uninterested. Just by your body language and you being uninterested, quote, quote, he's already going to have in his mind that you're talking to someone else. Let his mind play tricks on him. But you don't need to show him your cards. You don't need to show him your hand. Like, oh, yeah, I'm talking to another guy. Let his mind play tricks on him. Let his mind feel like, oh, my God, she's probably talking to another girl. I'm sorry. She's probably talking to another guy. She's probably talking to another guy. Let his mind think that. Don't make him see that. Because once he see that, automatically he's going to be like, you know what? That's why I ain't trust a bitch anyway. That's why I ain't trust a bitch anyway. She ain't valuable anyway. You get what I'm saying? Stop thinking you could play the same game as a man. You can never play the same game. You're going to lose. Especially if you really love that guy. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. Unless you know that, yo, the guy that you're talking to, you ready to leave for him? Cool. But if you know you're not ready to leave for that guy, you're wasting your time and you're going to lose. The best game to play with a man is mental. It's not by, oh, I'm going to show him another guy wants me. It's mental. And how do you mentally play with a guy? Silence. 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 Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to go out with a friend. Yeah. Uninterested. Unbothered. Let his mind tell him that you're talking to someone. You shouldn't be the one telling him. Am I saying something or am I saying something? Am I saying something or am I saying something? Detachment gags them every time. It does. Hello. It's the gag. It's the gag for me. It's the gag for me. It's the gag for me. But if you think you're about to sit there and be like, oh, I got this other guy, or that's how this your friend, you lost. You lost. Exactly. Being detached and unbothered. Do you want to pick the dog up? Here, take him. Here. Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick him up. Because he's distracting me right now. He's making me stumble on my words. He's distracting me as hell right now. I'm telling you, he's distracting me. When you ask an older guy for money, do they tend to get attached? They're already attached to you because you're young, sweetie. You got the young cookie. Your cookie don't got no spider webs. So he's already attached. Fresh cookie. Fresh out the oven. He's already attached. So he's attached. He needs to be spending. Hello. You got the fresh out the oven cookie. He was attached the moment the moment he took a bite from that cookie. So he better be spending. And you better not be scared to be asking him for no money. Hello. Okay, tips on moving silent and keeping your mouth shut until... Okay, I didn't see your comment. Your comment went too fast. No, you know what's funny is it's not... You know what's funny? Everybody... I said this on my previous live, but I'm going to say it again. Everybody talking about, oh, my cat's so good. It's crazy because okay, think about this. Do all dick feel the same? Like, anytime I try to think about, oh, all cat feel the same. Do all dick feel the same? All dick do not feel the same. All penis do not feel the same at all. At all. So, I think it has a lot to do with the owner of the private area. then it has to do with the private area itself. She said my cat smell like cinnamon toast crunch. Okay. Okay, girl. Okay. Okay, girl. Tips from the owner, no, because it's the owner. Tips from getting, yo, why are you chewing my hair? You know, you like, look, you know Daddy just bought my hair. Don't play with me. Don't piss me off. Don't show off for this live. Don't show off for this live. You trying to snatch my wig off on this live. My dog is being disrespectful. He trying to snatch my wig off on this live. He being disrespectful. I peep him in the corner. He's trying to mess. He's literally pulling out my wig. Okay. Sorry. He's doing his big one. He's showing out for the live. And if I put him on the ground with a toy, he's not going to want to be there. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? He's trying to pull my wig up. You trying to show off for these people. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to Rocky Balboa you. I'm about to Rocky Balboa you. Okay. It be your own dog. It be your own dog. Thank you. He's only 10 weeks old. He's really young. So he's very playful. He's not like matured. If he was matured, if I put him on the ground, he's not even gonna want to come here. But he's 10. He's 10 weeks, so he's really young. So he's in that playful mood. Like he's in that phase of he's scared to go for a walk type of phase, you know? Okay, what about a boyfriend that gives you silent treatment? I'm sorry, love. Okay. If your boyfriend is giving you silent treatment, you have to just be silent. You have to wait it out. You honestly have to wait it out. Trust me, you have to wait it out. Because even if you try to talk to him, he's going to give you an excuse as to why he's not talking. And based off of my experience, it's just more so about waiting it out. It's so hard. It's so painful. Trust me, I know. It's so painful. You'll cry. You'll be hurt. But you really have to wait it out. You really honestly have to wait it out. You have to wait it out. Trust me. You have to wait it. Just trust me. Wait it out. Just keep yourself occupied with going out with your friends or just like reinventing yourself, like doing your hair, things like that. You have to wait it out. Trust me. Trust me. Because if you try to talk to him and he's not ready to talk and he's silent and he's giving you excuses, you're going to hurt yourself more. Okay, what did you say? What did I do with what? Don't delete. Listen, I just said this earlier. Deleting a man's number and blocking them does absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because why? You're still going to know you're still going to memorize his number off your head. If you block him, you're still going to hope that he's going to call you from a different number. So you're wasting your time. Oh, the lip color it's MAC. It's Thanks is MAC with chestnut lip liner and just some lip gloss. That's all. Basic. Okay, please, some tips on how to get cash from your man. Okay, so just ask. Just be like, oh, babe, I need this. Babe, I want this. Ask. It's so simple. I don't know what it is with women in these days with pride. Pride and asking a man for money is never gonna mix. It's never going to mix. See, most of these girls out here are not getting anything from a man because they don't ask. In the Bible, it says, ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. So when you ask, you will receive, right? So when you want to get money from your man, you ask him, babe, I need money for X, Y, and Z. Babe, I need this amount of money. I need $500. I need X, Y, and Z. Simple. It's not hard. I'm telling you, men are not that. They're not that complicated. We are more complicated than men are. Men are really simple. They're really, really simple. Really, really simple creatures. Simple creatures. You ask them, they give you. Simple. Simple. Because why a man that really loves you and care about you, why would he not want to take care of you? You have to have that in your mind. If he loves me, he loves me. He enjoys my presence. He enjoys me as a woman. Why would he not want to take care of me? Can you stop? Okay, hold on. I gotta put this dog down. Guys, this dog is too much. Okay. Block my ex for some days and unblock. Okay, what if you're tired of asking? Shouldn't he get with the program? Girl, in the Bible, does it say you should be tired of asking or you keep asking? After a while, listen, let me say something. When you were a kid, when you were a child, right? Were you tired of asking your parents to go outside and have fun with your friends? Were you ever tired of asking your mom, "Mom, I want to go hang out with my friends"? Were you ever tired of that? So should you be tired of asking your man for money? Absolutely not. You asking your man for money is helping him make more money. Absolutely. You asking him is helping him make more money. It's helping him feel needed. So you need to keep asking. He don't want to give you? Cool. Keep asking. Oh, babe, I need money for this. Oh, shit, it's even better for you because now you can double up. Double up, sis. Double up. Double up. D, what if he acts and he comes up with the excuse and saying, sorry guys, the live went out. How was that bad advice? How was that bad advice? I don't understand. People don't like the truth. How is it bad advice? Why is he asking? First of all, why is a man asking you, "Don't you have money?" What kind of broke shit is that? But he's not gonna. He's not gonna tell. He gonna want you to lay in his bed. He's gonna want you to give up that cat. But it's wrong. It's wrong for you. For him, it's wrong to tell. It's wrong. Come on, girl. Get out this live. Come on, girl. Come on. Get out this live. I could never deal with a man that I can't ask for money. He's telling me, "Oh, don't you got money?" All right. Well, don't you got Pamela? Don't you got a palm? Come on now. Come on now. Is a man on TikTok? Why is a man on TikTok live? Why you are a man. What are you doing here in girls' conversations? Are you wearing a pad? Why are you in girls' conversations? There's no man that's financially stable with money, doing things with their life on TikTok live, talking in females' conversation. What are you doing? What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Ariana? Busy. Ashley get busy. Ashley get busy. Ashley got busy. As soon as I gave her the moderation, she got busy. She got busy. She got busy. She got busy. She ain't waste no time. I already see she muted one person. She had one person on her list. And the comment section is getting quiet. Mess around if you want to. Ashley in the building. Back with another topic. So what was the few questions we have? Oh, Ashlyn. Oh, I said Ashley. I'm gonna just call her Ash. Because clearly I'm not getting it right. I ain't getting it right. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. Oh, see, my dog is doing too much. Ashlyn. I said Ashley. Whatever questions you have, I'm gonna come back. The guide to level up. Oh, the guide to level up in seduction is available on onesecretroom.com. Onesecretroom.com. Thank you, Zoe. What there are men here who don't share cash with girlfriends and wives? Yeah, my life keep pausing. How to find out if you're his type? You'll find out if you are his type by how much money he spends. Hello. Let me tell you something. When you are a man's type, he will spend his last dollar to impress you. I'm not lying. Listen, I don't mean to make it sound like it's all about money. But I'm like, these men, I'm telling you, they want to continuously impress you because they're competing with other men too. Because if you're going to be there for you, clearly you're his type. Thank you for the gummy bear. And before I end this live, because I'm going to end this live. Before I end this live. All right, before I end this live. One thing that I want to say that I had to learn, and this is something that you will find in the guide to level up in seduction. You can find the guide to level up in seduction in the link in my bio, onesecretroom.com. I'm going to repeat it again. The guide to level up in seduction, you need to dress according to your body type. You notice how, I hope I'm good now. You notice how sometimes when you shop, you look on Instagram, right? And you see this girl wearing something either from Fashion Nova or you see her wearing something from a boutique. And you're like, oh my God, it looks so good on her. I want to buy it too. You have to understand that her body type is not the same body type you may have, because most times women fall guilty of buying certain items from online and hoping it looks as good as it looks on the model, not understanding that your body type is not the same. And then you get upset. You're like, damn, this shit don't even look good on me. So you got to dress for your body type. And that's something that you learn in the Guide to Level Up in Seduction. The Guide to Level Up in Seduction will help you in leveling up overall. And you can find it on onesecretroom.com. Like, it's so important. Like, it's so important. I feel like in level, confidence starts from within. Like, think about all the women that... Think about all the women that get their body done and continuously go and do different surgeries. Just think about that, right? There's a lot of women that have surgery and will continuously do surgery because they're not confident. Confidence really comes from within. Get the Guide to Level Up in Seduction on onesecretroom.com. If you want to level up, you want to level up your wardrobe, you want to just level up as a woman all together, you don't need to wait till the ending of the year to want to level up. If you want to understand how to seduce a guy, like seducing a guy to spend more money on you, or just seducing him overall, the Guide to Level Up in Seduction is on the homepage of onesecretroom.com.